This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show at the 2008 Vans Warped Tour with Emily and Jason from the Action Design. You guys rose like a phoenix out of the ashes of Tsunami Bomb. You were on Kung Fu Records.
Yes.
Tell me how you were, this new band, the Action Design, was born.
Well, when Tsunami Bomb broke up, Matt, the Action Design bass player, Matt and he played bass in Tsunami Bomb. We decided we wanted to keep going. And Jason here was in Pipe Down, which is a band that Tsunami Bomb did a really long tour with. So we knew that he was a good guy, and we got one of Matt's oldest friends from high school playing drums, Jake.
Jason, what makes Emily special?
I wanted to be in a band with her because of her just being a solid vocalist, like across the board. I got to, spend like a 7.5-week tour with them when we toured with Tsunami Bomb, and I just saw nothing but amazing consistency every night, and was just really blown away by that.
Your first release was like, you made up just 1,000 copies, and instantly online this thing is selling out. How did that make you feel?
Great. It was a great experience. We were happy to have made something and to still have that many followers from Tsunami Bomb.
Now, what were fans saying at that point about the Action Design?
Most of the fans were excited that we were doing something new. There were a couple people who felt kind of disappointed by it, of course, but for the most part, everyone was pretty stoked about it.
How do you think you've matured being in the Action Design?
That in the Action Design I have more freedom to do whatever I want with my vocals. In Tsunami Bomb I felt kind of restricted. It's a self-restriction, but it was because we were more in the punk rock genre, whereas in the Action Design we kind of came into it saying we're just going to do whatever we want. We want to have some piano in it. We want to have some weird synth noises and that stuff that we wouldn't have done in Tsunami Bomb, and it opens it up for vocals as well.
What do you love about the music business? What are the pros and cons of it for you?
Well, the pros about the music business are that you kind of get to, okay, no, that's not true. That you don't have to get up early in the morning.
Yes, and traveling.
That might be the best thing about it.
I think traveling is definitely.
Okay, yeah, traveling's pretty good.
Yeah. Just being able to be, have our life be a medium of expression, is kind of a cool thing. Instead of, going to work and like we've done.
That's a much better answer than mine.
Many times, and yeah. Anyways, I'd say that's definitely a pro of it.
Yeah.
Cons, we have lots of those.
Yeah, there are a lot of cons.
It's tough because there's so many people that are in the business for the wrong reasons, and there's a lot of people that are really kind of out to make their money or whatever, which now everybody's getting really kind of greedy with their money, and they want to make more, and they want to,
Well, also it's extremely competitive.
Yeah.
Warped Tour is a great example of that, where there are 10 stages or something crazy like that, and if you're on a smaller stage, you don't just have an audience handed to you. You have to go out and pass out flyers and really try and get people to watch you, and you have to really have great merch and make sure that your t-shirts look cool, and because there's 10,000 other t-shirts someone could buy today.
The real payoff for you guys is when you get up there on that stage every night and you hear those screaming fans and you've done a great show, then you feel satisfied, because we almost have to put blinders on in this industry and just stay on our road and not see what's to the left or right of us, correct?
Yes, definitely. You can't let it discourage you, or else then what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's also, we're lucky that we get to do that. We get to get on stage and have that be our gratification, instead of hey, we added 5 million friends on MySpace and now we have 10 million plays.
It's so much more solid proof.
Yeah.
Than just seeing another number added to your MySpace plays.
Yeah.
And when you go to the show and there's people there that really enjoy it and are having a great time, then that's when that's where it's actually happening.
Well, it's also that kind of thing where, now that everybody text messages instead of calling or whatever, like everything gets less and less personal as you go down. But when you're face to face with somebody, like then you can really like understand what they're feeling, or you can portray things differently in that way.
It's been great talking to you guys. I wish you much success in your careers.
Thank you.
Blairing Out with Eric Blair show at the Vans 2008 Warped Tour with the Action Design. Signing off.
The Blairing Out Show.